Hey folks, it's May 27th, 2020. It's about 3:45 Central, 4:45 Eastern Time. The markets are closed right now. And let me show you what uh, worries me as we head into 28th. It's not a major worry, but it's trying to get you guys through each and every squiggly, literally, right? So 26th was a high. It's a positive CIT. 28th is a high. It's once again a positive CIT, way higher in strength than 26th. And 30th is a high with positive polarity. Now, when the series is working, it's working, but it's not necessary that a positive polarity will lead to a high in future. It's once again market arrival into CITs. And we had um, 522 as the last major low CIT, and the polarity worked there as well. It was negative, so we got the low. We remember that from last Friday. So we got the high here. We had a flat series. The flat series got justified by breaching the 26 lows. My interpretation of a flat series would be at least seeing the same low or the same high in that time period. Now, so we got the massive reversal. There is only one sign of weakness which I'll share with you, and but for all purposes, seems like market wants to continue screaming higher. I'm just trying to find the right color here into 28th. Now, uh, precision of the actual turn point during that CIT day, I had mentioned earlier. I think I know the algorithm, but it's not as easy as coding it in a couple of days. Could take a long while actually to get to that point where I can pinpoint when the market turns. My general thing has been the lows come in during the AM and the highs coming after hours relative to the CIT. So, we have to confirm that principle for usage. But and then you got the hourly cycles to kind of figure it out as well. So from an hourly cycles point of view, tomorrow morning seems important. So will we top out at the smart CIT2, or will it be after hours? I really don't know. So the net of it is we're still moving higher, and 5:30 actually is a holiday. The trading days are 28th and 29th. 30th is a Saturday, so that should reflect. Um, Either it gets reflected in some kind of a wacko move on Friday, higher Friday, and or it gets reflected at the open, some sideways movement into Monday, and then continuation higher. So how would this work out? Um, I think at best we might end up seeing a 60-point decline roughly from wherever this is. Okay, something like this, and then some recovery as well this week, and then continue higher. That's my best interpretation on dailies, but obviously, this is not going to be like a minor high. Okay. Now looking at the monthlies, we had said that once we were past the midline way back when and then started riding the mid of the midline and the upper green line, bullish line. We were going to hit the green line, and today we have cleared that. So monthlies are getting overbought as well. So, but we are in the grip of monthly cycles, and we were expecting a wacko move. Like I mentioned in one of the posts just now, we are actually 300 points above the major CITs of 534 and 513 at this point. And in the annual roadmap, we had the CIT, and I had mentioned that this could be the easiest trade of the year. And relative to the ascent from March, this has been kind of the easiest longs so far, and most likely there's more to go. On the dailies in the chat around about 10 a.m., I mentioned that if yesterday's low falls, then market will find support at 2969. This is where the number came from. That was the bottom I gave for the decline in this scenario too. And what a perfect bounce. The actual low was 2969.79. The dailies still seem like they want to keep honking higher. 3065 is the upper end for the May cycles, and we have 2 trading days to go. The 0.382 level is 3060.49. I think we knock on its door tonight, and I really think this is unlikely, 3084.42. So somewhere between these two, the top for 28 might come in, and then we might see a decline that will recover somewhat before the week is out. So, so how about we get to 3065 and fall 60? So that'll be 3005. If we start to kind of falter and stop the gain in points, then we could start seeing you know a decline that actually goes below 3005. Now the cycles are pretty confounding, to say the least. The CIT was perfect last night, and it still continues to work on the daily cycles. The hourlies did their own thing. There was a breach. I normally do not like to see that, because if the daily cycle is moving higher from here, 8 p.m. Tuesday, should continue higher till Thursday, 11 a.m. ish. But from a daily point of view, again, it really doesn't know this happened. It says we're moving up, and actually after hours, we've proven this daily time series out because we moved above this level as well. Now this is coming in inverted. This is 5 p.m. today, or roughly, let's just say when the market futures reopen in another hour or so. Other turns are roughly midnight, and then I think that was 8 a.m., which I showed in the CIT, reading the CIT lesson as well. And then that's 11 a.m. That's after hours. So maybe if 28 is some kind of a top, then and it's after hours, then maybe this is the turning point right here. And that would be after hours on Thursday. And then this could give roughly 60-62 point decline. So I really don't know how this is going to shake out. If I look at all the price models, things seem pretty stable. The only breach I can see, it's not even a breach, it's possible, kind of like a W4, wave 4 in Elliott wave terms, where the daily pivot is lower than yesterday's daily pivot. So center of gravity of today is less than center of gravity of yesterday. So, but still no apparent sell signals at any degree. So there's only one way I can call, which is the market is still long. I come over here on Elliott waves, I see the same thing. We had a bunch of targets lined up till 3042. All of them got cleared, including the last one, I think after hours right now. A new set of targets are here. I think we might have cleared this one. And the next one is 3065.22. And like I said, if you clear this, then all of the suppressed cycles can come to life and markets can actually invert higher and target 3290.28. But that's for May. And it's not going to really happen. For May, if this gets cleared, this comes into focus. And then we have the major barrier of 3159.13. Mind you, I had said that the move we get from 522 will be unbelievable. A lot of people were saying, how could something like this happen in 9 or 10 trading days? And here we are, and with some more potential. So looking at the models, once again, I just can't seem to call it any other way, but we're long. And then obviously, I think we do get higher highs during RTH of 528. And then from there, we need to figure out, a similar kind of decline might happen, like 26 flat series, move down and then up. So between Thursday, Friday, I think we're looking at a similar move. Okay, good luck.